so today I've got a little video. I had something else I was going to release and then I saw some interesting news, so I thought I'd talk about that first. And quickly, I think I changed my settings on the camera so it's not smoothing. So let me know. I don't know. I've tried so many things to turn off any filters, and I think I did one more thing. Cameraman did it, actually. I think that might have done the trick, but let me know. Okay, so The Ordinary is coming out with a hair care line. They're kind of following the likes of Drunk Elephant. It seems like a lot of brands are looking to expand, sell more products, and make more money. So I guess shouldn't be a shock that The Ordinary is now getting into hair care. And the interesting thing is their entire line is built around the evil sulfates, which have been demonized for years. And I kind of fell into it. I guess I kind of looked against sulfates, but the more and more I read about it, they've kind of been blacklisted and perhaps unfairly. And so they're coming out with a serum. Oh, no, hang on. They're coming out with a conditioner, which will be $8 a scalp treatment, and then a shampoo for hair and body. So far, they only have one hair care product that exists. Their Multi-Peptide Serum for hair density, which I love. I've been using it since I got it the first time, and I've had it in my routine since. I think it really helps with more dry scalp than anything, but peptides can help with hair growth, specifically copper peptides, which I don't think this actually contains, but anyway. So I have been doing a little bit more research on sulfates recently because of a purchase I made, which was the K18 Hair Mask, and a lot of the recommendations say, before you use this mask, use a shampoo that contains sulfates because it really helps cleanse the hair of silicones, and if your hair is silicone-free, this can adhere better and repair better. So after I got that, I kind of did some more reading on sulfates, and perhaps for a lot of people, they're not as bad as they have been out to be, although there are a lot of people that do have legit issues with sulfates or allergies or things like that. Again, it's a little different because it's a rinse-off product. If it's a leave-on product, that's a little different, but if it's a cleanser, perhaps they're not as bad. So in this article, they say there's nothing wrong with sulfates in shampoo, according to chemists, product formulators, and doctors. Rather, they say when used at low concentrations, sulfates are one of the most effective, affordable ingredients when it comes to cleansing hair and achieving an optimal lather. They are not an allergen, hormone disruptor, or carcinogen. And I'll link to this article below. They said, with this approach to hair care, The Ordinary hopes to spark a change in the clean beauty conversation, which we all know is... there's a lot of fear-mongering in the clean beauty thing. So there's a lot of fear-mongering, making people afraid they're going to get cancer from using this. And a lot of times it comes back to like one research paper, and sometimes they end up being flawed. Parabens are an example of that, which the Washington Post just did an interesting article on parabens. So I'll try and link to that too if I can. So let's say, so they hope to spark a change in clean beauty conversation. That discourse, which many brands from legacy to upstarts have embraced, has conditioned consumers to think ingredients like sulfates, parabens, silicones, petroleum jelly, and more can be unsafe or toxic. And then they go on to discuss that, and they say there are so many ingredients that are quick to get a bad reputation without someone actually looking at how they work. Things go viral quickly, and misinformation gets spread, particularly on social media. So they mention that, and then they go on to mention the Estee Lauder company took a majority stake in Decium, valuing it at $2.2 billion, and plans to acquire it entirely by 2024. Sulfates are good cleansers because they break apart grease, and they give you that clean feeling you're looking for, and generally, if it's a rinse-off product, the chances of an irritation are much lower, and there are other cleansing ingredients like methylcellulose that are much more prone to allergies, contact dermatitis, and things like that. So when we pull out things like parabens, phthalates, sulfates, we end up with cleansing agents that can be much more irritating. And a lot of those research are just based on, like, the paraben thing was based on, like, one study. And it was kind of flawed in a lot of it. And a lot of the sulfate studies now, it seems like, were flawed. A lot of the sulfate studies showing that they were irritating were left on, which is a huge difference. If it's a leave-on product, totally different than something that's rinsed off, unless you're somebody that's sensitive to those ingredients. So I really think the whole clean beauty thing has been really used for profit and marketing in the long run. So they use this as a fear-mongering tactic, so you're looking at the clean beauty brands instead of looking at other beauty brands that use parabens. So it's interesting. They mentioned that this line won't be in Sephora's Clean Beauty selection. They say, the backlash against sulfates has been so strong that some retailers have been prohibited them entirely, or at least in their clean sections. The Ordinary's Haircare won't, for example, won't be a part of the Clean at Sephora program because it bans sulfates. So, interesting. Although I noticed a lot of that Clean at Sephora, a lot of those products contain some ingredients that are much more irritating than things that they're banning, such as a lot of fragrance and essential oils and things like that. So that Clean label at Sephora, to me, doesn't mean much. So I use a lot of good products, and some of them contain parabens and now sulfates. And sulfates in hair can be great because they remove the silicones, and silicones in hair can be really great, but they can cause buildup and things like that and make other products not work as well, such as that little guy, which is very expensive. So if you're using that, you'll want to get your money's worth because the little bottle's expensive. So anyway, it'll be interesting to see. So it looks like they're starting off with, they've already got their hair serum. So they're going to come out with another serum and then a conditioner and then a hair and body wash. So interested in hearing from you guys if you're going to pick it up. Check out the article below and definitely leave me all of your thoughts. Look forward to hearing from you guys. And I will see you more tomorrow. Thank you so much. Bye, guys.